guys, so this is the set that I plan on showing you guys how to do today, and I have two separate glitters here. I've got a silver like flaky and I have a pink flaky. I went ahead and applied them on top of a really dark gray. I don't know, like I'm trying to switch from like summer looks to fall looks, and I figured I have this really cool gray. I've never used gray, so let's go ahead and do it. So basically, this is from Canny. This is the 627 shade, and it's just a really, really pretty gray. So expect a lot of grays and browns coming up soon for fall because I'm kind of in the mood for it. Now I went ahead and applied my no wipe top coat on all of my nails here as a base. I do that because it actually helps me remove it a lot easier, and it protects, you know, the artificial nail that I already laid down. So I prefer to do it that way. You're also going to need like a little eyeshadow applicator. So first, guys, I'm going to go ahead and paint this gray polish onto my nails. Now I'm going to leave it in the lamp for about 60 seconds in between each coat. And just depending, I did do 2 coats on my other hand, but there was a nail, for whatever reason, it just was way too thin, and I did do it for a 3rd time. So I'm going to go ahead and paint these guys. And I think basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint one on camera for you, and that way I can make the video a little bit faster and we can get to the good stuff, like the decorating of them. Because painting them, it's the same for each nail, honestly. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pop this guy into the lamp real quick. Okay guys, so I'm going to go ahead and paint a 2nd coat on him. It actually looks like I might need a 3rd one to make this opaque, which is fine. I try to do thin layers whenever I'm doing gel, just so that it doesn't end up being like really bulky and crazy looking. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this one into the lamp. Alright guys, so I went ahead and did all of my fingers. It basically took 2 coats except for about 2 nails. I did have to go in for a 3rd time. So now I'm going to go in with my Color Lead no wipe top coat and apply this bad boy. Now this is incredibly important for using the flakies later. You have to use a no wipe top coat. So I'm going to go ahead and paint these guys and get it ready. Now, just in case you're curious, I do not use, I don't actually clean up the sticky layer from my gels whenever I'm using a no wipe top coat. I really find no need, and I find that it also helps to keep the gel incredibly shiny. So I really don't do that unless I have to, but most of the time, 99% of the time, I just don't. I just use the no wipe top coat and I'm good. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pop these back into the lamp for 60 seconds and then I'll be right back. Okay guys, so you may have already noticed I laid down a paper towel just to be safe because this can get pretty messy. So what I'm going to go ahead and do now is open up my pink and my silver. I think it's kind of like a Mylar flaky. I'm going to go ahead and open these guys up here. Now, I love this stuff, but I will say if you order the kit that I got, there's not a lot of product in there. However, I always take from the cap, and it's really not a problem. This is still going to last me a while. And for the price, it really wasn't bad. I ended up getting, I think, 7 or 9 different colors, something like that. So, not too shabby. And what I'm going to go ahead and do is just kind of alternate with the colors. So I'm going to go ahead and take silver first. And I'm going to put it on one top edge of my nail by just like literally patting it on. And then I'm going to pat it on here towards the bottom. I'm going to put the pink to kind of like just in the middle of this. So it's not over the entire nail. It's literally, I don't want to say a checkered pattern, but top, we have here the top right, and then we have bottom left, and right in the middle, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys. I'm going to grab a little bit of this pink, And I'm going to pat it right there in the middle. And if you need a little bit more, go for it. So that's basically what I do. And then this nail is done. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the second one. I'm going to switch it up and do the same thing that I did with this nail right here, where it's like silver, pink, silver going diagonally. I'm going to do the opposite. So I'm going to use the pink and I'm going to go in the opposite direction here. So pink in the upper left and then pink in bottom right. And then of course we're going to put the silver right there in the middle to kind of link them together diagonally. Right there. And it looks really cool actually. Let me go ahead and grab a little bit more silver here. And now I'm going to go over here and then at the bottom. And it doesn't have to be perfect. This is meant to be kind of like messy looking, because you want each nail to look a little bit different than the next. So there I go. I'm going to grab some pink and pop that on. Might grab a little bit more here. Like that. Very, very pretty. Moving on to the pinky. I'm going to go ahead and just take the pink first. And then I'm going to go ahead and just bring it on the bottom corner here. And of course I'm going to grab some silver because that's important to complete this look. And there we have it. Now I'm going to go and just maybe add a little bit more of silver or pink per nail, just wherever I feel like it might need it. Okay, I've got some silver here, so I'm going to put it on the edge. And that way you can still see that gray, but you also still see a little bit of silver here. I don't know, like, what do you guys think? I think it's really pretty. I think it's really fun. I'm going to go ahead and do my thumb off camera, but it's going to be the same thing as these. I think a nice trick with this is normally with pigments and powders, you rub it on. I am not doing that. I find that it's taking it off whenever I do that. So I literally just like pat it, and I seem to get pretty good results that way. Okay, and just to show you guys, I've done a full set now. I still have, it looks like the same amount that I started with, really, so you do not need a lot, guys. For whatever reason, it's like the static electricity. If you hold your applicator over it, it will pick up quite a bit of product, so you really don't need a lot. In fact, whenever that happens, I will like hover and like tap it off just to get the excess off. This is still gonna last me, I would say, at least maybe 5 more uses. So again, for the price, it really wasn't bad, and I got a huge variety of colors. So let me go ahead now. I'm going to take a fan brush, and this is where I'm just going to like clean up a little bit, because I do not want my no wipe top coat picking up some of this product. So I'm going to just kind of fan it off a little bit, especially like here in the cuticles, and if I have to, I'll get a brush to clean up as well. But any pigment that's not laying flat needs to go, honestly. So now I'm going to go ahead and put on my no wipe top coat. And for that, I'm going to use the same one that I used before. So I'm going to do the same thing that I do every time I do my nails. I'm just going to paint it on. And then after I'm done painting this on, guys, I'm going to pop it into the lamp. Now, every now and again you might get a rando piece of Mylar flaky that's going to stick to this. If that's the case, just go ahead and gently wipe it off to get that off before you put it back into your jar. Now after I put on this top coat, I'm going to go ahead and leave it in the lamp for, I would say, about 60 seconds. This top coat, like, seriously hardens up so fast. It's amazing. I love it. I love this. That's why I've bought multiple of them. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pop these guys into the lamp, and then I'll be right back. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. What I'm going to go ahead and do now is take some nail oil and cuticle oil, and this is from Nail Magic. This is their Thai essence for hand and cuticle. I love this stuff. This stuff smells like Fruit Loops. You can laugh if you want, but it really, really does. I went ahead and dotted my cuticles, so I'm going to go ahead and apply this. It smells so good. This is a really big bottle too, by the way. I think you can pick this up at Sally's, possibly even Sally's online, or the Nail Magic website should have it. So yeah, this is the finished look. I hope you guys have enjoyed the tutorial. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, you guys know how to reach me, and you wouldn't have to stop here if you don't want to. You're more than welcome, if you're really savvy with stamping, to maybe stamp something over this, and that would look really bomb if you did. If you have any like diamonds that you want to put on, or like little crystals, striping tape, just get creative with it. I like them the way they are, so I'm just gonna leave them for a bit. Maybe I might add some stuff later, but as of right now, I think they're kind of cool. They're different and very eye-catching. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.